We're now going to look at instrument flying. To fly the aircraft accurately on instruments is not easy. And for the purpose, we have 6 main instruments: airspeed indicator, attitude indicator, altimeter, vertical speed indicator, direction indicator, and turn coordinator. The attitude indicator shows us pitch up, pitch down, roll right, roll left. The airspeed indicator shows us speed, and therefore is an indirect indication as to whether the aircraft is pitched down, speed increasing, or pitched up, speed reducing. Turn coordinator shows us yaw, shows us roll, and shows us whether or not the aircraft is in balance. The DI, you remember, shows us heading. The altimeter shows us height, but also, if the altimeter is increasing, may be an indirect indication to pitch, i.e. a pitch up. If it were reducing, may be an indirect indication to pitch or pitch down. The vertical speed indicator will show us rate of climb or rate of descent, and also, again, is an indirect indication as to pitch. Now, by setting up a sensible scan of these instruments, we should be able to fly the aircraft accurately using just those instruments, with no reference to the outside world.
So let's now have a brief look at instrument flying. So you can see now that we're flying level, 2,500 feet, neither climbing nor descending, on a heading of due north, at an airspeed of 100 knots this time. The aircraft's in balance and the wings are level. So let's have a very brief look at what each of these instruments shows us. First of all, the attitude indicator. You can see from the attitude indicator that the aircraft is presently flying level. If it were in this position, that's what we call a climbing attitude, and you can see the altimeter showing a climb, the vertical speed indicator an increase in height, and the airspeed indicator a reduction in speed. With the nose in this position, that's the low nose attitude, the opposite occurs. The altimeter shows a reduction in height, the VSI shows a descent, and the airspeed shows an increase in speed. And as we approach or reapproach 2,500 feet, I'm going to reselect the level flight attitude, like so, and the aircraft stops descending. To turn the aircraft, simply rotating the control column to the left, you can see the left wing is pointing towards the ground, as depicted by the attitude indicator, the right wing towards the sky. And we're established in a turn to the left, which can be witnessed by the DI showing the turn to the left. Still flying level, this time at 2,550 feet, and still flying at 96 knots. And wings level again.